You as a gift of the mortician if you forfeit living. But fortune is forbidden. I say it one time before spitting, then I leave your forehead dripping. A late loaded came back for more bread dripping, more thread slipping, more head for chicken. It's time to turn the A blue. Watch out the cage and let the cage loose. Blow the feathers out of your North Face boots. The G-Rap coming back with a click of brave troops. Have your niggas running for home base like Babe Ruth. Have you holding holes in your body like you play flute. Lay you down till you can feel up in the spray cool. Prepare for the takeover. Give you the face makeover. The seat of your rover, sheet draped over. Be found on the block with the street taped over. I'm coming out of deep coma, your speech made slower. Corona Queen shakedown. I'm coming with the nickel plate pound. The straight round with all your fake lamps. Get down in the unsafe town. Lacing it down. Black gorilla fans keep it taking the crown. All we people fall back. T-rappers, big L's, we all at. Going back to back where they roll at. Swinging, walking tall bats. Leaving big holes with small gas. Have them all falling where the wall at. We people fall back. T-rappers, big L's, we all at. Going back to back where they roll at. Swinging, walking tall bats. Leaving big holes with small gas. Have them all falling where the wall at. We people fall back. T-rappers, big L's, we all at. Going back to back where they brawl at. Swinging, walking tall bats. Leaving big holes with small gas. Have them all falling where the wall at. We people fall back. T-rappers, big L's, we all at. Going back to back where they brawl at. Swinging, walking tall bats. Leaving big holes with small gas. Have them all falling where the wall at. Yo, Fuji rap. Holding it down with the hazardous big L. Nah, I mean?
Yeah, Big L, Corleone, flamboyant, baby, for life. I need it.
Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, radio freestyles. Yo, the one, the only OT, the real in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in and kill this shit. All right, let's go.
Y'all know what it is. OT the real. On the radar. Brody said if rap don't work, then it's back to robbing people's houses. We gon' take all they chains, we gon' be the bosses. The world gone mad, all I see is losses. And you'll take one from me for that key of raw fish. Ups and downs, had to bear through it. Buckle down, find a small town, gotta tear through it. Stop crying, make it fear music. If I put that chicken dinner up, they'll do it. They say I'm too hard, I gotta dumb the flow. But everything in life I ever got was from a O, or from a boat, or bundled dope, or a home invasion when I was fucking broke. I came to Philly on the run. I ride through your neighborhood, my hand be really on my gun. I gotta make it home to raise my daughter and my sons. It's hard to tell my smoker no when he got 3 ones. I need it all, pride always be the fall. I went from eating bad to eating good to couldn't eat it all. I was too busy serving Pete and Paul and watch them rob each other and try to block each other. Would've been better off going half on a block together. Could've reached the top together. Once it's on forever. Damn. And it does not get better. Glocks, Berettas, work come butter soft like Moroccan leather. It's a cycle that we trapped inside. Still trapped in life. I'm just trying to get this rap shit right. Still grabbing like mine's better and I'll match the price, homie. Put you to the flame slowly like a sacrifice. Mama, don't blame yourself. I guess I always stayed myself. When I was young, I robbed some good dudes. I kind of played myself. But when you know nobody's coming, you don't scream for help. Eating well. They rather see me in that 3-man cell. Systems got flaws in them. Kids got saws with them. Your man's in the ICU looking like jaws bit him. Always on the run, kept raw with them. Juking bounty hunters like they should have had dog with them. Troopers had dogs with them. Shooters got vlogs with them. Who for charge, law hit them. You to play ball with them. I'm with a junkie shot. Junkies cop. Arms and legs look like they got the monkey pox. Life ain't a fairy tale. He'll pay 2 racks for an ounce. That's a scary sale. This fish all on my digi. I got a scaly scale. A little meth too. I could probably bless you. You surrounded by some yes men. I'm surrounded by trappers who take 30s and press them. Take 30s and press them. Looking at this gun and this money like who's my best friend? Cause I got pain I'll never speak on. Really went on recon missions over there recon. Feet were stinking from all them nights I slept with my sneaks on. Ah. Now we on, crack in the pot, ops in the graveyard, still scream R.I.P. Weezy and free AR. They front like they ain't fucking with my shit, they are. Still serving gray pieces out the gray car. They say you work hard, you get to play hard. You show that work hard, you sell yourself to a state yard. I guess I'm finally on the radar. Let's go. I got popping off the rapping, but it never paid enough. I met a plug, he made an offer, and I'm about to take him up. I don't need your fake love, these K9s is fake enough. I told my homie 8 a piece, if he pay 10, I'll take him up. I-95, Jersey Turnpike, to the G-Dog. She said she late, I ain't know how to react. I was straight up. All she knows, she put on that act, and they get beat up. They killed my homie over some platinum. He tried to feed you up. Sitting in this rental and I'm feeling at home. My brother made his own stamps and started selling up stones. I look at everything now, like is it real or is it clone? This is me, the one whose words they can feel in their bones. I came up through the coldest wars. Quit school, got some paper, I ain't going no more. Watching The Wire, trying to play my hood like Baltimore. We read your statement, we don't answer homie calls no more. I got one up in the chamber, I ain't getting caught like that. Shackled up, bulletproof glass, we went to court like that. If we got a beef, we run it down, we was taught like that. Block, Smith and Wesson, side off, so we fought like that. Let's go.
Look, back to the basics, plastic rad to the stainless, different color X pills, feel like I'm trapped in a matrix. Some avail me and die to beat the traffic in case. Used to push the century, now I'm on my grass in a spaceship. Blunted on a Zaka, missed calls on my jack. They ain't contribute to my growth, so I ain't calling them back. 15, I played Woodrow in the hall with a pack. I seen skulls getting cracked, and I put it all in my raps. My big homie made America's Most Wanted, who you came up under. Praying that my lawyer beat with the DA discovered. Homicide sent subpoenas to my mother's house. That could've came between us, but she thugged it out. Cause she know what her son about. I'm 10 toes solid. My success in this rap game make up for me not going to college. Chop your fucking arm off, you try to go in my pockets. Most these white rappers ask for OT, I acknowledge. Yeah.
Load me my own truck up and just send me off in the desert. I'll be back. At the end of the day, I was that friend with the yay. When you've been through it all, the rise and the falls, nothing they can say. We out there eating, so fuck all that beef and that shit's in the way. I'ma make sure that we straight at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I was that friend with the yay. When you've been through it all, the rise and the falls, nothing they can say. We out there eating, so fuck all that beef and that shit's in the way. I'ma make sure that we straight at the end of the day. Till my last day, I'll be chasing it the fast way. Lost my homie to a glass case. See my homie through that glass case as the dirt was getting shoveled over him. Now I'm here and I'm as old as him. As when he left, take a deep breath and pray the reaper don't come again. I ain't going on a run again. Lose it all, I ain't crashing out. Outnumbered, had to back him out. It gets ugly and we blacking out. We attracted to the action now. Mom was wishing that she sat him down. As the judge hit him and he sat him down. Be a long time before we back around. I don't even like asking now. It's like I don't even like rapping now. I'm in the building, there's racks around. From the heart, they can't match the sound. Ain't no reason can't hash it out. Till they hit your people, then the mask is out. Catching biz till they max them out. And they really got some shit to rap about. What we cry and what we laugh about. This is the irony. I heard a sucker was planning on trying me. We gonna see. He better be ready to die with me. They got the eye on me. I call spine on me. I never folded. I got a spine on me. Y'all let them hold it, but I got this iron on me. Now I get quoted. I'm smoking shit finally. My people venturing in bonds with me, huh? We all done needed a hand. Preliminary, I gave them a band. Told them lay low and just live off the land. Brody, you grown, you can't live off my hand. Make sure my daughter don't live off your man. Make sure my sons know their rights and their wrongs. Do for the family whatever they can. If you see me with my head in my hands, that's because my head is so heavy from sin. That's because I had to take L after L. But I look at them and see all my wins.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight, the final dress rehearsal, week 3 of the preseason. And we got a good matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tennessee Titans. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And off we go from Nashville. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player of the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And when I watch him play, all I think about is the word improvement. Every season in the league, he finds a way to get better and has become just as dynamic with his arm as he has with his legs. 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions in 2024. His big goal now, getting his team to a Super Bowl. Plenty of success during the regular season. Now they want to win at playoff time.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Now give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mixing up the middle. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Joe Mixon, 49 yards. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. He'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Looking to throw, Dart. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
7-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. Joe Mixon ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call it.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10. Here's Dart. And the ball is knocked out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that to come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
The Vikings offense and running back Joe Mixon set to take over once more. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Yeah, he did. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 7 that time, second goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Nixon will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. 2nd down and 6 now. To throw now, Dart. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
3rd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer. But I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
Throwing his Dart. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight. At just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
Dart going to look to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Titans first down. First down and goal to go.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Genty is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now out comes Minnesota. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Vikings first down.
A handoff to Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And even 100 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3. This is Mixon on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Now it's Horn. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
19, go!
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air, Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Dart. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll go with the keeper. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. And this is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Dart. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. That's to Warren, his tight end. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wilson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Wilson will throw again. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
To throw is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Ricky Pearsall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Hey, York on now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare.
Falls, nothing they can say. We out here eating, so fuck all that beef and that shit's in the way. I'ma make sure that we straight. At the end of the day, I was that friend with the yay. When you been through it all, the rise and the falls, nothing they can say. Look, we out here eating, so fuck all that beef and that shit's in the way. I'ma make sure that we straight. At the end of the day. Look, they know. I just be wrecking on shit. You gotta be loved, they respecting my shit. You in the club and your section was lit, and they followed you home for your neck and your wrist. Give me that. Look, bro, you can rap, but you never was this. Drugs and the Draco's a terrible mix. Your plug is a rap, that's a federal brick. Don't get all drunk and all goofy, the killers salute me, they looking to get us some shit. Troopers got me for that bird in my whip. I ain't mean no more people up 76. Every 8 ball I have for Grand added, the 14s were 12 and the 7s were 6. That's how I came up, but they fucked the game up. The best players died when the fam all hated. The best players die when the fan all hit. Still either way, better watch what you're saying, cause nowadays you'll end up dead over it. All of our owners to stack up and focus like go out there, see how much bread you can get. All of your old heads was probably smokers, I probably know them from when I saw Knicks. Best players die when the fan all hit. Still either way, better watch what you're saying, cause nowadays you'll end up dead over it. All of our old heads to stack up and focus like go out there, see how much bread you can get. All of your old heads was probably smokers, I probably know them from when I saw Knicks. Probably know them from selling them hard. Robbery never was fraud. There was a body, some said it was ours. Investigated, but never was charged. Even with the killers, already being a killer shit better you are. If we hit the L, instead if we living in hell, that means the devil is God. Bro, hit me up like you ready or not. I guess somebody died and they left them in charge. But I call on them, they lace up their Timbs, load up their weapons and hop in their cars. So how could I not? Look, you go get the squad, get parked on the spot. All of the cops thought I was a junkie. All of the junkies thought I was a cop. No one from me said I was too hot. I know I'm still trying to get in the mix. Your homie said he's gonna send me some shit, and I was down bad, I depended on it. But that's what I get. For counting on people I never was with. All of my people look dead when they say the best players die when the fentanyl hit. The best players die when the fentanyl hit. Still either way, better watch what you're saying, cause nowadays you'll end up dead over it. All of my old heads to stack up and focus like go out there, see how much bread you can get. All of your old heads was probably smokers, I probably know them from when I was from Knicks. The best players die when the fentanyl hit. Alright. R.I.P. the GOATs. Loaded 40, load my man my pistol and he sold it on me. True story. Now my gun's the only thing that fold up on me. You know that's on me. Putting work in South Philly. I'm ill Porter's homie. Tried to book me, couldn't find them quarters on me. If we done got raided after that, have been sorta on me. Soup Kitchen is not a gang now, but it's like some sorta army. He caught a body, did some poor kid on a corner sloppy. Course decided he should do natural life in a porta body. You know the vibes, we cracking off. I've been trapping soft, that's the cloth. Rap like Asher Roth with a raspy cough. Free Miz, that's my dog, and we ain't backing off. Rob you in front of your bitch, you gon' act like you passed it off. Stop playing with me. I got it, real. God, Daddy. I got it, Soup Kitchen. I got it, Bust and move, let your shorty over, watch me crush the blues. Sat at y'all table, got my food, and then I was excused. I seen my homie have a seizure, we was puffing deuce. Sweatsuit, Timbos with the ice, that's the hustler suit. I love my lawyers. It's good when you got close friends who come and rumble for you. Priceless when you know somebody's coming for you. In that cell all cold and dark, guppies grow to sharp. That reed rock will snap, but real raw pulls apart. Stop playing with me.
For the second half. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he stopped immediately there. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Bronco 80.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. Now the first carry here for the running back. It's a gain of a yard. And it'll give the Titans a 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Let's go. Not street. Street.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 107 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Jackson will keep it. And he will have a Vikings first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a give to Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. A good burst there. Gets him 7 up to midfield.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Nixon will try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. The first carry now. This is Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And he is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
13.
Now they run with Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 122 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Now that's a killer, because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're exactly right. Looked like a for sure stop on third, and then the tables turned. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a half.
That should be good for a first down. Again, no pressure on her. She just can stand back there and survey the field. That's part of the reason most the first round pick wins earlier this year. They just can't create it, so they try to blitz. When they blitz, sometimes it gets a little bit worse. So sometimes the ball should come out of Purchase hand maybe a little too quickly tonight. He had more time than he thought. It's actually been working with the rate of the minutes since they played some better. Stay with what's on the so we're going to put that Smith. Stand on the 20. Not that you want to slow the tempo too much, but you are not in a hurry. At this point, it just should be a little more methodical. Still keep on a little bit of tempo, but it's not a race to snap the ball right now. That would have been a big game. Keon White made a nice shoestring tackle. Good in some ways. You don't mind that because the clock is still running. And again, you're in these situations. 4-minute, 4-point game. How quickly can you score? All these things are going into the thought process of an offensive coordinator. The position. Time is not a factor in the Roster's offense, right? Second and long. Downfield and throw it away. There was no one really open once he rolled out there. As we
Bryce Huff had some pressure. Now it's third and long.
Yeah, and there's not much reason for Jalen. Sometimes he does get a little antsy in the pocket. The pocket was perfect for him right there. But then he decides that he can't see quite great, so he wants to get outside the pocket to the right. And as soon as you do that, you cut off half of the field. There's no one open. So part of making him an effective kind of pocket passer is can you rush him, keep him right there. But by the body line, you can just see he wants to escape so he can see.
Smith had his hands on it, and now it's fourth down, essentially the season for the Eagles. Unbelievable. The little pressure kind of forces that high throw. Smith
Definitely has a chance to get both hands on it. As that pointed out ball is up, and it's trying to pierce through the wind. 6 inches, that's probably a catch. Such a big margin, JP.
4th and 11, season on the line.
Taking a time out here for Syria. Really get this play call right.
So, what is the best play?
Or something, it's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. You really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dumps it off to Edwards. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. That's complete. DJ Giddens. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's another.
Here we go.
First
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Rock roll 80. Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And the Titans first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. They'll swing this out to Giddens. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jalen Coker from 13 yards out. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
For the extra point.
Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
21. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it?
And now the rookie's free. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings use the big play to... in their 4th quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last run ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70, trap 60, 70 Rangers, 18, Pioneer.
They're going to look to throw. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to Bond, Isaiah Bond. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dante Thornton, 55 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of his franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Dave York to kick off.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go.
They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 5.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Johnson on the counter. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Levis sets up to throw here. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now the Titans down by 7, 2:18 on the clock. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Shifts by him. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. 35-35. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but we would be...
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
This one complete to Durham. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Bond. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Ready, set.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Come on, set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. I'm sure as a rookie, even though this is preseason, Charles, interceptions, you got to eat at you quite a bit.
They certainly do, but here's the problem that he's confronted with. He's not the high draft pick. He's not seen as the next guy. He's got to prove himself to everyone and get noticed. So maybe instead of taking the safer throw, you press it a little bit. Try and push it downfield, try and fit into a tight window, and sometimes interceptions result.
Well, 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Levis to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Second and 6. Pass complete to Edwards. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Get it. Come next. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's first down.
79 Broncos. 2. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's first and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It's on target, and it's good. From 51 yards out, he drills it. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, How about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
One of these teams get their first playoff win in 7 years. The Broncos and the Bills are waiting. Who will join them in the AFC Final Four? It's the Patriots and the Chargers, the AFC Wild Card. Next on NBC. DraftKings Sunday Night Wild Card Preview. The LA Chargers take on the New England Patriots. Yeah, Jay, the playoffs are here. The Colts, their strong defense, they're trying to keep that dynamic pass offense in bay. Both teams led by MVP caliber quarterbacks, so I expect some heroic offensive drives down the stretch in Foxborough tonight. DraftKings Sportsbook is the place to bet on touchdowns. Bet $5 to get 300 bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the app on the go any sign up. Told Moms she didn't get his own parts. She didn't. Now you're stuck behind this guy. Once he uses the pharmacy guy to purchase half the store. He has a ceramic dolphin figure without the friends. All not have to do is use Amazon parts. And her bed can be delivered right to her room.
The shopping cart smashed my headlight. We worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
And life will revolve around the shopping cart.
Today's Wildcard coverage is powered by Verizon. No one gets you closer to Super Bowl 60 than Verizon. Only with Verizon Access. NBC Sports, home of Super Bowl 60. Welcome to the following presentation of the National Football League. It's been a great one so far. We continue with Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon. The 2-7 matchup in the AFC, the fifth playoff meeting between the Patriots and the Chargers. Earlier, Melissa started with the Pats QB, Drake May.
Drake making your playoff debut at home in this atmosphere.
Yeah.
What excites you most about a game like this?
Yeah, they play in front of a home crowd, play with the guys. Another trip to home, go out there, have some fun, relax, and come out the win.
4-13 last season to hosting a home playoff game. What's been the difference with this team?
Hey, playing our duty. Playing our duty. We love playing for each other. We love playing for Coach Rabel. And we just love have fun out there. That's what I told them. Have some fun. Do what we're doing all season.
You're facing one of the best defenses in the NFL. What's the biggest challenge?
Yeah, they're good. They're good all around. We got be on track on first, second down. And go in there, have some fun, and just rely on each other.
Have a great night.
Hey, guys, go back. All eyes on the second-year quarterback. This is the second AFC wildcard game earlier today. Buffalo wins at Jacksonville late, so that means New England will host the winner of the Pittsburgh-Houston game. If they win, if the Chargers win, they will go to top-seeded Denver next weekend in the divisional round. We got a couple of head coaches who have played for these teams. Jim Harbaugh ended his 14-year career as a Chargers quarterback, has them in the playoffs in the second straight season. Mike Vrabel winning the division here in year one as the Patriots head coach after he played here 8 years and winning 3 of the franchise's 6 Super Bowls. It's been a lot of nostalgia and kicking off that dust for Patriots fans here this week. It has been a minute, as the kids like to say, since the Pats last won a playoff game. Super Bowl 53 back in February of 2019. It's been that long for the Chargers, too. Their last playoff win, January of 2019. That same playoff. So, a lot of folks who haven't seen a playoff win in a while. Somebody's going to see one tonight.
It was a little bit like Back to the Future for me, coming back here for a playoff game. It has been a little while, but
The energy from everybody that we have talked to in town this week, it means something to the people of New England.
The Chargers won the toss. They deferred the option in the second half, so these Patriots fans are going to see Drake May and the New England offense on the field first. Weather always a story late in the year, not as windy as it was in the Philadelphia game. Many defense watch. We're at 36 right now. Feels like 20. There's a front coming through. It might carry a snowstorm, probably not. The winds could kick up later in the game. Right now, freezing. I think you call it with just over 10 miles per hour. So Dicker the Kicker, Cameron Dicker, has had a terrific season for the Chargers. He is going to kick off. Come over for a word, the last special teams word before he sends it away. Patriots going to send back F.U. Chisholm, who's done a really nice job finding a role the last couple of years, and Jervis Johnson. What a weekend it's been. The games have been unbelievable. Every second of playoff action this weekend has been on one. This Sunday has been a one-score game. Let's see what's in store in the 2-7 matchup here in the AFC. And off we go. The playoffs back in Foxborough. And Chisholm will catch it from the top. Chisholm picks up a lot. He's hung down at the 30-yard line. That's where the New England offense will begin.
Greg May from North Carolina, Trevion Henderson, the Ohio State University, Stephon Diggs, Keyshawn Booty, LSU, Hunter Henry, Arkansas, Austin Hooper, Stanford, Will Cancel, the Louisiana State University, Jared Wilson, Georgia, Jared Bradbury, Tennessee State, Michael Wayne, Mississippi, Morgan Moses, Virginia.
Headline of this offense, major turnaround, 30th in points to second last year. To this, they've got the two backs, Henderson and Stevenson. In the backfield. Forwards for about 5 yards, taking down Henley 4 around to the 36-yard line. And the ball for Drake May. What a season number 2. Second team All-Pro behind Matthew Stafford, the same order that they are with the odds makers for the MVP voting. Led the league completion percentage, and so rare for a young player. Third in TD passes, number 3 pick of the 2024 draft. After the game at 6, in the air for the first time. And Stephon Diggs to take it to the 43-yard line. And New England first down for Diggs, one of the most receptions on this Pats team this year.
A lot of zone defense out of this Chargers team, so you'll see routes just like this, trying to loop around the linebacker and throw it quickly in there. For Drake May, it has been some ride. It really has been. You talk to him, it feels like a Hallmark movie between he and his wife and the 6th grade and the whole thing.
Try here with Stevenson. Bringing about 4 against the Chargers defense.
A little match, Buffalo, Deshaun Hand, Bam, Jamari Caldwell, or Tier Tars, West Philly High School, Billy Dick Wilson, USC, Dan Henley, Crenshaw High School, Denzel Perriman, the Chargers, Maryland, Derwin James, Florida State, Elijah Molden, UTEL, Dante Jackson, LSU.
Another good season on defense. 5th in yards allowed, 9th in points allowed per game. The pass rush can be good off the edge. Jesse Minter, the coordinator here, is going to be talked about a lot. These head coaching openings. Intended for his tight end, Hunter Henry. Tony Jefferson, the veteran safety, crossing over. Chris, I love this matchup. There's Jesse Minter, I just talked about on the left, and Josh McDaniels on the right, who, of course, had 2 stints as a head coach, back for his 3rd time as the Patriots offensive coordinator.
So Jesse Minter is going to be interviewed by just about everybody, and Josh McDaniels, but for those 2 other opportunities, would have been as one of the hottest coordinators in all the league.
And at one point, has been interviewed by about everybody.
Yes, he has.
Head coaching reasons. 3rd and a half doesn't here. Chargers break 4. On the top lane, nobody who came up in the trade from Baltimore comes up with a sack. And after 1 first down, the Chargers defense sends the Pats offense to the sideline.
One of the things about Drake May is that he will step up into the pocket. So watch Oweh as he comes up and then circles back under. You can anticipate the fact that Drake May is going to step up, jump in there, and come up with that sack.
Your new man out of Michigan State, Bryce Barringer, is the punter. For the Patriots, Darius Davis, very good return man. Back deep in the lane. Good on the kicks all the way to the end zone. 55 on the gross, but only 35 on the net for Barringer. Fitz and Irvin will get the ball at 20. It comes to the Chargers offense, 2.5 into the opening quarter.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's get it. We have it.
Dean Leonard, and the gutter spot was there. Took advantage of it, made the play. Patriots have a long field to go. Starting their own 7. If Bostonians not here, they're in front of a TV because the Pats are back in the postseason tonight.
Temple is a very high draft pick and a key part of this team. But watch what happens here. Khalil Mack is going to take him and jam him right back into Drake May. Now, this is not unusual. So many times, Will Campbell will finally get locked down about a yard away from Drake May, but not that time, and not multiple times on the tape we've been watching.
It's a good final play pass here. He's shy out of the 40-yard line. And he's in his wheels. He has 450 yards rushing. Just short. Here's the short of the 40-yard line. So third inch is coming up instead of the first down.
And you can almost make a case in this game that whichever one of these quarterbacks ends up with the most rushing yards probably comes away a winner here, because the mobility, the bootlegs, the moving the pocket like we just saw, help protect that young offensive line. Is a much needed part of this.
That's it on third inches. It's inside. He's got the first down. Side number 35. That's the field of Melissa.
Yeah, Mike. Drake May told us he feels like he's still earning his right to be a leader with his play on the field, and that Mike Vrabel taught him not to hang his head after an interception. Well, he showed those leadership skills after that turnover, went immediately to his offensive line, encouraging them, saying, we're good, don't worry about it, not rattled at all, and now you see him leading this drive.
And Melissa, you saw that first play. Pressure coming. Finally got to the right play. And the key to this is such a big part of the X's and O's, the ability to throw the ball, run, but leadership from that position, the quarterback, as Melissa said, Mike Vrabel forced it on him this year.
Yeah, and we heard Stephon Diggs say a little bit, but I'd like to see him a little angrier sometime. But I think with a young player, you want him to feel the leadership come to him. You know what leadership is? It's making plays. You make plays, people are going to follow you out there, and he's made plenty of plays.
Shot at their own chin. The Chargers 30. Extra. Off the hands of Stephon Diggs, who has a long playoff history. This is 15th game. Minnesota and Buffalo, and he's got a lot of playoff catches as well, 70, including the earlier one.
Yeah, you've got the speed factor on this team with Bob Douglas, number 3, Kyle Williams, the rookie, number 18. And then you've got Kayshon Boutte and Stephon Diggs, who have been traditionally those contested catch kind of guys down the field. But so far, what's been the most impressive to me is the way they're running.
Set up the trick play on 3rd and 4. And Ethan Chisholm, the rookie out of Eastern Washington, his throw stale a little bit, incomplete 4th down.
Let's keep our eye on Drake May. He was wide open, and he was just sort of sitting out there. But I think that Chisholm thought he was going to keep running, and he just sort of, I don't know, he didn't really do anything. He didn't stop, and he didn't go on up the field. And it was good to happen. That was wide open.
Philadelphia's 40 yards. They will line up to go for it. And they won't go for it. It's a 4-man rush. Dave, that sideline